Hi guys, this is Giovanni Rodriguez, co-founder of an MSP and a VoIP services company that focuses on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about upselling after getting through the door. And the reason why we're covering these topics is because what I hear over and over from MSPs is that they struggle with growing their business, adding revenue, adding leads, and getting the company to be bigger than it is now. Let's do it. So some of the challenges that I see with MSPs is that they have customers that only use a small percentage of the products and services that they provide. There's things are not standardized. Sometimes they're using different products for different things, and that makes the process a lot more difficult. That leads to you struggling with supporting multiple vendors, not being able to go deep, as I said on a previous video, on a lot of the things that are the advantages that some of these vendors bring to the table. Because you're focused on the day-to-day, you don't have enough time to have conversations with your customers about some of the things that they should be implementing and they should have in their business as a standard. Last but not least, you're not meeting your sales and growth goals. So I want to talk about lessons that we're going to be covering today that surrounding the topic of selling or upselling after getting through the door. The first one is simple but effective. One of the things we used to do, and obviously this is something that gets reviewed in the quarterly meetings or business IT or business review meetings that we set up either quarterly, semi-annually with our customers. We had a simple spreadsheet that had all of our services on the top row, all of the different services that we offer, and we had all of the customers from top to bottom. And then we created formulas that gave you green, yellow, or red. Basically, you type 1, 2, or 3, and it gives you a different color. It was a good graphical representation of the amount of services that our customers had from the services we provided. So we were able to take a look at a customer and realize that they don't have the spam solution that we recommend. They might not have the business continuity solution, or maybe they had backups, but they had not taken advantage of the business continuity planning. Maybe they don't have remote and on-site customers, so maybe they didn't have on-site, which was something we recommended they had. So that made it very easy to have a discussion and have that view for us to review during their business quarterly meetings. Another thing we did was to bundle services in a way that we knew that these are things that the customer needed. In the very beginning, had the gold and the platinum plans and all that good stuff. And we said, you know what? We don't want the customer with the low-level plan. That's going to be a customer that it's going to feel that if you identify a problem and we cannot remediate, it's going to seem like we're trying to make some money on ours. Very early on, we moved to a single plan that the only thing we would remove would be the on-site service. And then from within that plan, we would try to include as many things as we can. Like many times the AV was included, or then we came in and included the spam solution, and so on. By bundling services, the customer doesn't have to worry about what it feels like nickel and diming for the different components. Now, there are some components that need to be separate by nature. If you're adding telecommunications and you don't want to become a telephone provider, that might be something that you want to do separately. In case of our VoIP solution, we actually do the billing and send commission checks, so there's no telecom that it's being billed through your company. So effective things is to have the conversation, have a pulse on what products and services your customer has from your portfolio. There are some other suggestions we've made in other videos, like bring an expert, do the compelling reasons why they should have some of these services. If you'd like to see more on how to add revenue as an MSP or other topics that we cover, make sure to subscribe to this blog so you can be notified by email as new content is being posted. Also, an important part of growing your company is having ways to measure that growth. So we encourage you to go to the link and download the top 6 benefits of having a scorecard for your MSP. We believe that if you don't measure what you're doing, you will know if you're growing or you're slowly dying. Remember to stay connected, and we'll see you in the next one.